Hey everybody, it's Odie Coyote here, and we are just seconds away from Honky-Tonk Saturdays, our first break. So thanks guys for tuning in. We're going to get quiet here in the room, and we're going to rock this thing. So, all right. So let me get up here. We're going to be talking about Loretta Lynn. Here we go. Mix Country 106. How's it going, everybody? Howdy. Part of our time here on Earth for a little while and gave us such awesome music, including Louisiana Woman, Mississippi Man, and of course now Coal Miner's Daughter. Let's go and play it for you. This is probably the most iconic song from her. Keep it click, Mixed Country 106. Do not do the heavy breathing like that.
Sorry.
There's real heavy breathing there. All right, how's everybody doing? It's Odie Coyote here and producer Raven. We're having a blast here talking about Loretta Lynn here, just celebrating her life. Really, I don't. When someone passes away, I don't ever like to think of it as they're gone, forever, because we know in heaven we'll get to see them again. And I'm pretty sure she was a good Christian woman. There's plenty of evidence that from her music and all of that, and but yeah, so we're doing that here. So if you want to listen to the music side of everything, head on over to mixedcountry106.com. You can listen to the music and hear Coal Miner's Daughter tonight. Up next, we're going to have Alan Jackson. We're going to do Chattahoochee. So we're definitely going to have some fun tonight. Get on down. And I apologize. My voice is getting there. It's almost back to normal. But it's still a work in progress. I gotten sick, and I ended up getting a pretty good size staph infection, actually. We're not sure how I managed to get it, but I got my own antibiotics now, and so everything should be good. But thank you all for your thoughts and prayers and all that. Let's check in with Producer Raven tonight. Producer Raven, how you doing?
Doing good.
Good to hear. It feels good. And just a good note here to mention, we actually are only doing the live streams for Honky-Tonk Saturdays once a month now. This whole thing, planning it takes just a lot. But one thing you guys probably noticed, we rearranged the studio. Hopefully you guys like it. What do you think? Producer Raven, is it looking good?
As long as it works.
I think it works. I'm going to make a couple adjustments here so you guys don't see the sparkly balls. It's not really... I have multiple backgrounds and stuff, so let me get over here on my own stuff here and... There we go. There's that. And there's that. Isn't it crazy how quickly I can change that? Getting that Mixed Country 106 up there. Nope, don't need that. Let's get our names up there for everybody.
What, you don't think they don't know how to spell it by now?
Oh. There we go. You know what? I don't like that there. I think I like the logo at the top there. We'll just leave it that way. And there we go. Oh, let's see. I apologize, guys. My brain is just a little out of it tonight. I started a new job this week. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. My headset. But yeah, what do you call it? I started a new job. Actually working for Playout One, the company that does my automation system. I went from a customer to an employee. I did it just so I could get it for free, you know. Heck of a lot of work just to get free software. No, I'm kidding. And I'll talk more about some of the things that you guys may have like about the show that I can't do anymore, and I'll talk about that. But we got 2 minutes and 27 seconds. I better get to reading because we got some news coming up, don't we?
Yes, you do. I prefer you to not make any flub-ups.
I don't want to make the producer mad. Producer Raven, can we talk about what's new in your world?
Not a lot. That's the same old, same old.
Just the
Sorry.
same?
Sorry. My job's not as exciting as yours.
My job ain't that exciting. I mean, as far as like what normal people would be interested in. Unless you like coding and you like automation systems, like, and that's all you like, I don't know that you would like my job. We'll have a couple other announcements, things coming up in the week that might make some schedule changes, but we'll talk about that here in a little bit. I'm going to read.
Yeah, get to reading.
You want me to talk about Ashley McBride, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you want me to talk about Ashley McBride?
Well, read and find out.
Ooh. I'm not going to spoil it either.
Don't.
I just need it on you for a while because it looks weird having me look away from the camera.
Well, I'm not even looking at the camera anyway.
Well, look at my head, my bulbous head, sticking like right in front of the camera trying to read this thing. This is part of that that keeps going, Brooke said.
Nah. Shh. Quiet.
Yeah, no.
You're going to give it away.
Just give it away. There ain't nothing in this house worth fighting over. Yeah, you can see my voice. This isn't quite there yet. All right, 30 seconds here. With BMI Icon Award at the 2022 BMI Country Awards. Celebrates his career. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm good. Here we go.
Good. Why did you do?
Go ahead.
Why'd you do it in the first place? I told you no.
My throat. That's why I stopped. Anyway, all right. So Toby Keith's going to be honored at the BMI Icon Awards at the 2022 BMI Country Awards. The award is actually given to those who've had a unique and indelible influence on generations of music makers. All right. Well, that's pretty cool to see. Even though we all are still wishing Toby Keith the absolute best with his fight with cancer right now. Later on, folks, we got some country news. We got some country events happening here. But I did want to come back and touch on Loretta Lynn and all those tributes. Just a reminder, and this is just a small list. You know, Alan Jackson did one too. I know, like I said, Tanya Tucker, Winona Judd, Keith Urban, Reba McEntire, Dolly Parton, Carrie Underwood, pretty much anyone who's been a part of the country music scene and industry has been paying respects to Loretta Lynn. I saw an interview from her some time ago, and it was all about how she was sitting on a front porch in Kentucky, and she was giving an interview, but also singing some songs, and even back then you could tell that the age had been taking its toll on her. She had to have a little bit of help with some of the music, how it goes, and the lyrics and all that. And I just, but still, when she got into it, when she got into that song, it was pretty magical. I want you guys all to look up on YouTube because that's where I saw it. But it is an amazing interview, and I thought it was just really cool. I think everybody should see it. Everybody should have that moment there where they look at that and they just think, what a remarkable person she was, and how much influence she had on the country music industry. Raven, I know you didn't grow up as a huge country music fan, um, and trying to catch up now, if you will, on everything, but yeah, it's pretty cool to see this that. But what do you think? Because we were listening to some Loretta Lynn songs last night, um, or a couple nights ago, I should say. And make sure you're talking to the boom mic. You got it pushed all the way away from you. But what were some of your thoughts on the Loretta Lynn and some of her music? Did you kind of enjoy it a little bit? I'm gonna take that as a no.
um,
It's hard to be a Loretta Lynn fan sometimes if you didn't grow up with it. I mean, modern teenagers and stuff like that will probably never know the greatness that she was. Would you at least agree that she was a huge influence on the country music industry?
yes, I can at least agree to that.
Okay, but you were not a fan of her music, I guess.
I didn't grow up listening to her stuff. So I,
What were your impressions when we heard, Coal Miner's Daughter, Mississippi Woman, Louisiana Man? What were your impressions of it? Just be honest. It's okay. We respect dissenting opinions here on the show.
mm,
Okay. We'll move on. We're going to ask
yeah.
Raven that same question again because I'm dying to hear her reply. Because, see, Raven's kind of a mixed bag here because as quiet as she is, here's the thing. There's a lot going on in that head of hers, and she's very cautious about things before she speaks. So I'm going to give her a moment to think about that question, but she will give us an answer by the end of the show. She's just teasing us all right now. All right. Well, we're going to move on here, folks. We got a lot of cool things happening coming up on the show. We got James Robert Webb coming up next, and we got George Strait. Can't ever have a Honky-Tonk Saturdays without some George Strait here. So let's get to it here. So it's a good time waiting to happen right here on Mixed Country 106 and Honky-Tonk Saturdays. We are back. You're really playing hard to get, Raven.
Why am I playing hard? I'm not playing hard to get.
Well, you listened to those songs, and I thought you'd have an opinion about them.
You know I don't have opinions on much of anything.
Oh yeah, you okay?
I'm not very opinionated.
So what'd you think about me doing my deep voice? You're like,
I told you no.
So that was an opinion, wasn't it?
You asked me if you should. I said no. I gave you an answer, and you decided to do the opposite.
I'm good at that.
Yes, you are.
I'm really good
You're
at
as
that.
bad as my sister. She used to say, no means yes, and yes means yes. So, oh my gosh.
What?
No. When I tell you no, that means no. Not no. Oh, she said no. I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. I'm going to do what I want.
It's my show.
I know it's your show.
I love you. Here, I got to pan this over a little bit. There we go. Got to get you in the shot. And we probably shouldn't be showing Junior's programs on TV. There's a copyright issue, I'm sure, with that. Although it is just PBS. So if anybody is interested, is watching Molly. It's how we keep him distracted during the show so that he doesn't come in. Because with Junior, if he's going to be a part of the show, you have to like coach him for 30 minutes, and then you kind of get a good response. All right. Let's see. Anybody got questions? I guess today's just an easy show because
You can't show them anything. I know you want to.
No, that's not. I need to look for my own well-being here. All right, why is my mouse just like jerking all over the place?
Because of your jerking hand.
No. I'm just going to hit the button sometimes. So tonight, you guys know we got off to a late start. We didn't start till 5:30. So we are rolling all the way until 6:30. $6:22:55. So that means we have 7 minutes and 5 seconds for concerts and goodbye. So we still have 1 break and 2 breaks. Yep, we got 2 breaks. So if we divide those up, about 3.5 minutes each break.
Okay.
You know, those are normally duties a producer does. Excuse me. Producers are usually the ones who keep time of everything, by the way. So if you want to be the boss, it's part of being the boss. Boss.
I'm not a boss. Boss.
I'm not a boss either.
You're the boss. It's your show, boss.
Well, if you're the producer, you're kind of the boss.
Why do you keep saying boss? Like multiple bosses at the end.
Because I'm having to say it as far as the title boss.
I'm not your boss.
Yeah, you are boss.
No, I'm not boss.
You're bossy.
You're bossy.
You're bossy.
You're bossy.
You're more bossy than I am.
No, you're way more bossy than I am.
All right, I got to figure out if I can do this. Hang on a second, folks.
What are you doing?
I got a plan.
Here we go again.
Well, I'm not even going to tell you what it is. That way you can't say no to it.
Instant rejection.
You can't reject something you don't even know what it is.
Well, sure I can. Some employers do it all the time.
There's no way. Hopefully this one will work here to do this. Yeah, there we go.
You could mention the card.
No, we're not doing that yet. We're not doing the card yet. See? I just put my foot down on that one. Boss.
Well, you're the one that just acted like a boss.
You're the boss.
No, you're the boss. It's your show, boss. That's what you said in the beginning. It's my show.
It's my party. Not gonna
You
finish it.
can't even cry.
Are you implying that I have no emotional ability to cry, or are you just implying I physically can't cry?
You physically can't cry.
Mm.
I'm not saying you're a heartless man, but I'm saying you lack the physical ability to cry.
Whoa!
Yeah. All I have to say to that, Raven, is this.
Whoa!
I don't think it's going to come through because I've got it. I don't have it routed. But here, I'll play it on the speakers out here. I'm hitting a sound effect. It's just the way we have things routed. I can only have so many things going into my headset. So I'm going to take the music. Take that off. Now listen.
Whoa!
Actually, I've been hearing that.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, it's very faint.
Oh. Well, those are the sound effects, and I know I've got it routed. Actually, let me see. Make sure it's actually going. Sorry, you guys are hearing wow a lot.
All I did was state a fact.
Whoa!
What?
Cool.
You're acting like that's a shocker to you.
It is.
It's not.
It is a shocker to me.
What, that you physically can't cry?
No. The fact that you physically think that I have no emotions.
No, I never said that at all. You're the one that's trying to imply that, not me.
So, do you want me to tell you who my all-time hero is for radio? Aside from Casey Kasem, he's on a different level.
Steve Warner?
Nope. Listen to this.
You got Johnny! Dr. Johnny Fever, and I am burning up in here!
I couldn't quite hear it over the other stuff.
You have to take your headphones off to hear it, I think.
Fine.
Okay, I don't want to play too much because it's just
Go.
fine. Hang on. There we go.
You got Johnny! Dr. Johnny Fever, and I am burning up in here!
Is that Dr. Love's cousin?
It might be.
If it is, we're all in trouble.
Can you see my screen flickering at all?
No.
Can you stand up for like a minute? I want to show you this because it keeps doing it.
Howdy.
Raven.
Howdy.
Raven. Now watch it not do it for like 10 minutes.
Rawr.
Trying to trigger it. It just
That?
no. The whole screen will go blank.
Well, I don't see anything, so I'm going to sit back down.
There. It just did it.
Okay.
Did you see it?
Yes.
Okay. For those of you guys at home, I don't think you guys will see it.
No, they won't.
But my screen, my main screen, keeps flickering. Like, goes off, comes back on, and it's really friggin' annoying. All right, we got 4 minutes till I break. 3 minutes, 55 seconds, actually, to be precise. Thing is, I can't reset the display port right now because I'm in the middle of a show, and if I do, it's going to shift everything off to the other screen. I do like that this thing mostly stays out of my way.
Although I will say this, though, when you were trying to do that deep voice,
Yeah.
That's a ride from Adventureland called the Underground.
You might have to give our audience a little bit more context on that, but for me, yeah.
You sound like that guy that was going, "Welcome to the Underground Railroad."
Sweet. Y'all know that I'm a voice actor, right? Like, I actually do voices, and I've even gotten paid for my voices. So that makes me a
One
voice actor.
time.
Actually, a couple times, actually.
When was the other time?
Doggy goo.
They actually paid you?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about actors when you did the song Kitchen Witches.
Yeah, no. But yes, I've gotten paid for my voices. So that makes me a voice actor. Love it.
Oy.
My voice acting would be so much better once I get over this cold.
Well, now.
Well, actually, infection. Yeah, like I said, I got me a staph infection. All right after this break, I'm going to be talking about some ins and outs of the show going forward here. I got a minute and 55. Let's go and do concerts here. Knock them out real fast.
The usual 3.
Music fiesta.
So the actual location for the third one, I figured you'd have struggle saying, so I left it out.
Cool. All right. We got 50 seconds. 50 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Most women would be like, ooh, that's a sexy voice. And like deep voice men. Men with deep voices.
Yeah.
But you are weird. I got 30 seconds. I'm going to grab a drink.
You're weird too.
I love you too.
You're weird too.
That's good. It's good scrimshaw. All right, here we go.
Not Family Guy.
South Dakota. Or South Carolina. Whoops. Holy cow, I can't read.
You just literally read this.
I know. But I saw SC and it almost looked like a D. Because my bad. Anyway, okay, moving on. October 9th tomorrow. Chris Stapleton going to be at the All-American Road Show in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Oh, yeah. All 3 of those would be shows I would absolutely go to. Although the Cole Swindell would be like number 3. And Chris Stapleton would be number 1. Sonny Sweeney would be number 2 for me. But I have really appreciated her music, actually. Now that I've really kind of gotten into it, I've actually been really kind of enjoying her music. So, hey, that's always a good thing. A couple of concerts. I was thinking about this. I do have a couple dream concerts that I would like to go to eventually. If I can get back and see Alan Jackson. If I could also see George Strait. Those would be the 2. And then my life concerts would be fulfilled.
I was gonna say, didn't we already do your live concerts?
No. Well, we talked about a couple of them, but I don't know if we got to those two. Now, if I could go back in time and see Loretta Lynn, I would absolutely do that. I think some of that would be good. It wouldn't have been like one of those, high energy concerts and all that, but what you would get out of it is a mix of just like good and like classic country and a little bit of the modern stuff. I really feel like she would just have one of those like really deep appreciations for the music and the craft. But if you're looking to get like a high energy, show, probably wouldn't be it, but it would still be a great concert to go check out. So, but unfortunately, she'll be singing to God now, which is always our ultimate goal, really. So we got good music coming up here though later on here in the show, including they'll see. Oh, wait. I can't do this next one. Or not the next one, but one coming. Actually, it would be the couple ones down. Honey, did you have me put in Shania Twain? Someone, you must have had an influence on that.
No, of course not.
I just don't like Shania Twain much. I like her as an artist, kind of.
I had
But it's
no
hard for me to
part in
like.
it.
It's good. You know why I play Shania Twain? Because the women love it, except for my wife. She doesn't love Shania Twain, but at least publicly. Well, we're gonna have "Honey, I'm Home," which she probably could use to mock me a little bit. We also have the Kevin Fowler Band. Right now, let's get to some Aaron Watson. It's called "Reckless" right here on Mixed Country 106. And
Honky-Tonk Saturdays.
let's crank it up. All right, we good.
And for the last time, I had no part with that Shania Twain.
I know. I just like blaming you for stuff sometimes.
You know I don't like that.
Has anybody else noticed that Raven's just been really grumpy? I know you had a bad day, honey, so I'm going to forgive you.
Rawr.
But you are being kind of grumpy.
I am sorry.
You're being a grumpy bear. So right now we have, let's see, 17. We have 3 minutes and 43 seconds left. So we're pretty much right on target for our time. So I do need to find something to talk about on the last break.
Anything you don't like about your new job?
No.
Or is it too soon to tell?
No, I'm not going to be talking about that.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure they're listening.
I am sorry. That was a very bad suggestion. Or very thing to say anyway.
It would be one of the ways to get fired quickly in a job if I, but truthfully, honestly, I don't have anything I don't really like. Like for me not to, I may not care for something. It may not be my favorite part of the job, but I don't like, I'm really particular when I say like, I don't like parts of a job. Like I hate a part of a job. I'm really careful about that. Now in my past, yeah, I've had definitely things I absolutely hate about a job. I've had bosses who, were conniving, evil people at heart, and like really, really, genuinely love pitting people together against each other. Yeah, like I've had that. I've had bosses who just don't care. Yeah, I've had plenty of I've had coworkers who were just outright mean. Had coworkers who literally insulted me. And almost got themselves fired because that was, and I'm not the one to normally go to HR about people, but in that case, I pretty much almost did, or did actually, and yeah. So I remember it was a situation where I had a coworker who was, giving me some coaching and training on a new system, and they were sitting next to me, and this jerk of a guy comes up behind me and he goes, "Hey, Odie, is XYZ person here, is that your new service eye person now, or basically service eye dog?
When was this?
This was CenturyLink. The guy was an open Satanist, too. Like, he was telling people that he believed Satan was the true ruler of the universe.
Completely not true.
Yeah.
The opposite.
Yeah. So, don't hold much on that guy. Like, stock on him.
I
Me and the
remember
boys.
I've seen this lady a few times at work, and she's a customer, and every time I see her, I get the heebie-jeebies. Because she's dressed in all black, and she's an older lady, kind of got this goth look to her, even wears a cross, black cross, upside down.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't be very close to that one.
You can see why I would be a bit scared.
I wouldn't be scared of her.
Or freaked out.
I would say that is a clear sign God wants you to stay away from that person.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I guess I better talk about some of the logistics happening with the show.
No, you haven't talked about the show's future yet.
Well, it's not changing. We're still doing it. So just to be clear with you guys, Honky-Tonk Saturdays is happening every week still from 5 to 6. That part's not changing. But what is changing is, well, we've been doing it actually now for the last month or so. I guess it's only been 1 month. But what we're doing is we are actually going to a once a month live stream. So we're not going to be doing a live stream every single week anymore.
Well, we'll still be here, but
yeah, like on Facebook and YouTube, and that we're not going to be doing this.
You just won't see our faces every week.
Yeah, but you'll hear us every week. But you'll be tuning into mixcountry106.com instead of facebook.com. .com. .com. Sorry, I'm referencing
enough.
a commercial that's just sticking to my head. If you're from Iowa,
Yeah, I know which one you're thinking of, too.
watch the Windows Source commercial. Windowsource.com.
No, that's not the one I'm thinking of.
That is.
The approvedbyjoe.com.
Oh, yeah, the approvedbyjoe.com. Those are funny. It's a car commercial. It's a used car dealer.
Yes. Approved for the people, by the people. www.approvedbyjoe.com.
Sorry, I'm listening to I haven't had a chance to actually listen to the country news break from CDX Nashville, which is on right now. Yeah, that's crazy. Anyway. All right, so a couple other bits. I think we're still going to have a Honky-Tonk Saturdays in a couple weeks, but I'm actually going to be heading out to New York for a couple days. Well, really like a day, but then the flying time.
He's going to have jet lag.
A little bit. Technically speaking, I will be back before the show.
But you need to help me that weekend.
Yeah, our son's having surgery the day before, but I don't know. He might be just pretty tired that day still. So I'm wondering if we'll do it live, but we may end up pre-recording that show. So we'll see. Here's that Shania Twain song. Honey, I'm home. Honey,
Yeah,
I'm
I
home,
am
and I
home.
had a hard day.
I
Pour
did.
me a cold one, and oh, by the way, give me something to eat. Fix me up my favorite treat.
This sounds more like you than me.
Pretty sure I don't wear pantyhose, though.
I hate pantyhose.
So, but she was talking about wearing pantyhose.
Are you okay, dog?
What's wrong with Kobe?
I don't know. I heard him bark just a little, and now he's right here next to me. What? Oh, you want lovin'. You haven't had attention. There.
Honey, I'm home and I had a hard day. Pour me a cold one, and oh, by the way. Sorry, I'm about to get copyrighted striked.
No, you are. Shut up.
Not because I'm singing a copyrighted song, but because Facebook just needs an excuse not to have me sing anymore. Actually, I'm a pretty decent singer when I'm not sick. What else? I feel like there was something else I was going to talk about today for an update. What?
Still need to mention the card.
Oh, my Lord. They know about it already. Give me the card.
Okay, I'll go get it. You never brought him back in the office.
What do you mean I did?
What is wrong, Kobe? Growling and barking.
Brian needs to go potty. I'm just sticking my hand out here. I'll move it in just so it's on camera. So it can act like she's going to hand it to me. No, just hand it to me across the green screen. It'll be funny. Put your hand in between the desk and that. Yeah. Hand it to me. Go around. Yep. Just like that. Get him to stop.
Enough. Go lie down. He went down in the den.
I guess. Okay. All right. Hey. Easy with the headset. You have to let me mute you when you do that.
Okay, sorry.
Otherwise, it's very loud for the people listening.
My apologies.
Okay. Here we go. If you guys ever see us out in public, grab one of these cards from us. It's got a cool QR code right there. And yeah, it's a good way to get our website. It's a good way to see our show schedules on this side. I'm having to be a little bit more specific with the clients I take, but we have a QR code here. It's really blurry. There we go. But yeah, but I will occasionally take on a client for some IT consulting or AV consulting. And here's the card back to Raven. Oh, well, that just was terrible.
I don't know where it went. Oh, I see it.
It fell down.
All right, I'm going to take my headset off.
Okay. Okay, you back on.
Okay. And also, you can still feel free to send requests in for music you want to hear during the show.
Yep. You can still send in song requests. That's right.
We won't say no.
Nope.
Hey, Odie.
Yes.
When was the last time the dog got taken out?
I took him out about noon. So yeah, he might need to go out again.
Yeah, he's probably gonna need to go out.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Today's show's actually been really short. You know why?
Not much dialogue.
Not much. But you know what? It may not be a bad thing. Here's why.
Christmas. That was the speech?
It was dumb.
It was obvious.
It was pointless.
It was short.
I loved it.
Now you're gonna start making me think of the Muppets.
That's where it came from.
Those two older Muppets.
Yes, that's exactly where it came from.
Oh, not everyone might know them.
They're actually so old now, they're probably just now grumpy old men.
They've been grumpy old men.
Kids, no
That is not them.
Could be.
How did you feel about the ending to this song, Odie, when we saw them live?
I could do it better. He
Well-
could not hold out that. He could not hold that last note out. No. The beeps. Love a neon moon. Yeah, we got neon moon happening here and Brooks and Dunn.
Unless you try not to get beer sloshed on you, it's still a pretty good show.
Yeah, a little bit, although I've been heavily traumatized and just having to argue with you. I argue with you so much, honey, I swear I'm going to need some therapy.
You got a
Before
therapist?
this is over, I'm gonna need a whole lot of serious therapy. Look at my eye twitching.
Think about eye twitching. Okay, donkey. Oh, we gonna watch Shrek now?
No, but we are getting close to Christmas. We are. It's true.
I know.
This place reminds me of Santa's workshop. Except it smells like mushrooms
I
and
can't
everyone
really
looks
hear
like
it
they want to hurt
unless
me.
you take the headphones off. What did it say?
This place reminds me of Santa's workshop, except there's lots of people, like it smells like mushrooms and all the people look like they want to hurt me.
I have no idea where that one's from.
Elf.
I don't remember that one in Elf.
Ah,
What?
are you excited that we're almost done?
Bittersweet.
Yeah, boy.
Kind of glad that it is, but I'm sad that it is at the same time. Bittersweet.
Y'all just probably realize by now I have a bunch of sound effects I can play. At work, at my new job, we have this thing, and everybody's got like roadcasters that they use. So they've got like sound effect buttons and stuff they can hit. And so I've got a Stream Deck, and but they're like, "Well, you can't make your voice change." I'm like, "I've got a whole mixer in front of me. I can make my voice change." So I'm working on that right now. And I'm going to make my voice change and do all that. And I'm going to have these sound effects for the meetings. All right, 45 seconds. And we're going to be talking.
Yours are broken.
And I don't really know what we're talking about either.
We'll pull something out of your butt.
Always do.
The beams of a neon.
Shh, 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 shh. 20 seconds. All right, I got 4 minutes. Or 3 minutes and 42 seconds. All right, quiet in the room. Country 106 and Honky-Tonk Saturdays. How's variety of it, I guess, if you will. And I've been really happy with that, and I think it's just been a testament to how well we've actually been doing as far as, listenership and content. And we've been doing this, pretty regularly now for a while. Trying to think, when did we do our first Honky Tonk Saturday show? This time around.
This time around?
Yeah. And yeah, make sure you got your boom mic on here.
Yeah. I'm getting to it.
Okay.
Wasn't it like the spring?
Yeah, I thought it was like springtime or after that. Yeah, but we did it, and I didn't know if I would do the live show right away. Yeah, we were a little bit unsure how that was all going to work. But yeah, you know what? It ended up working pretty good for us, I think. And but yeah, it was just cool. So one thing I want to let you guys know of, I already talked to our live stream audience about this, but a couple weeks we may or may not have a show, at least live. Record it.
Oh no.
I know. Yeah, could be bad. But nevertheless, and it's just because I got a little bit of a trip I'm taking, and but we'll see. Hopefully I'll be back in time and just do it live like normal. If not, we'll have a backup. But that means I gotta trust Raven over here to get it all programmed and set up. Because if I'm not here to set it up, even though I can do some of it remotely, but there might be a few things that I may not have access to. I have to get loaded in. But anyway, all right. Regardless, here, thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, if you have a song request, please get on to mixcountry106.com. We'll leave it there. You can also do it on Facebook, facebook.com/mixcountry106. Twitter as well, at mixcountry106. We do this every week at 5 to 6 Central PM U.S. time. And then, as you know, we go in live, or not live, but when we have Honky-Tonk Saturdays Extended Editioning happening now. It's going to go until 3 a.m. That's right. Yeah, like I said, we did get off to a little bit of a late start here. It's why we're still on the air at 6:25 Central. But we still have one more song to go. So, and don't forget about the Texas Country Music Countdown Show. That's always a good hit. Next Friday at 5 p.m. Central for that. Let's wrap this whole thing up here. Right. I think that would be good. David Adam Bryan's here. Do you know what song it is? What song do I always like to play from David Adam Bryan's?
Is it this one that I'm seeing here, or the dim lights, thick smoke, and loud music?
Hey man, let's get on with it, folks. Here, thanks for tuning in. Right here on Mix Country 106 and
Honky-Tonk Saturdays.
Wait.
You skipped over John Wolfe. John Wolfe was actually first.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that one back.
Yeah, John Wolfe was actually first. Oh, that's that's Dwight, dear, not David. See, I didn't see that song up there. I saw dim lights and that down below.
One of my downsides with Play Out 1 is it's not exactly evident what your next song is when you're running a live show. Because, see, I'm not running a normal log. This isn't how the log normally looks. So we're going to get this one back in a minute 45, and I'm going to correct myself. So when you run live, it doesn't just play through. You have your different stop points, and the stop points are my cues. And so the issue is you're looking for this tiny little green play symbol, and it would be better if it was like Audio Vault used to be, where your decks load prior, regardless if you're live or not, they would load prior, or you could dump them in ahead of time. Now, I could dump these in ahead of time, but they do not always play in the order that I want them to. So even though they're labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4, yeah, it can be a bit screwy. And look at this down here. It's even got a little glitch. 13 media
items.
Yeah. That's
their new song.
Yeah. That's the media library. Well, that's actually not the... Yeah. Anyway, we're going to get this one back.
You know what? I see mistakes kind of similar like this with the... Well, I don't see them. I hear them. With the Walmart radio one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So it's easy to make.
Well, I've heard it where it's at the part of a really good song and then it just cuts out. And then goes to the next one.
Yeah. We try to avoid that. Okay, 10 seconds. Here we go. I want this one back. That was actually Dwight Yoakam. So I do apologize. And now, without further ado, let's get on with what we wanted to do. Dim lights, thick smoke, and loud music. That's better. Thank you.
All right. Are we... Am I good?
No, we're not good. We got to say goodbye to the live audience here. The live stream audience.
Of course.
How could you forget our live audience?
I've had a long day. Literally.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in on the live stream. We'll do this again. Let's see. So first Saturday of the month. So when we're going to be doing these. So we're going to be into November. So we're going to be doing this November 5th. And November 5th, we're going to have some fun. And we do have the Jarrett Ray Reddick, a little bit of tidbit for you. The interview, we're going to be doing that here soon. And then we're going to be getting all the prep stuff for the recording. So get ready for that, everybody. So anyway, let's do the goodbyes here, Producer Raven. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
We will see you guys
In a month.
In a month on the live stream, but tune in next week on mixcountry106.com. You can always say the keyword for your Amazon speaker, play KMXC, Mix Country 106. Or 106. Just say 106, otherwise you'll confuse her.
And you can still request music.
Yes.
You just won't see our faces.
Yep. Same show, just without our bright and shiny faces in the live stream. But you can always Facebook message us too during the show because we are on Facebook checking social media. But take care, guys, and we will